Hi all. The next video is all about the arithmetic and logical instructions in 8085 microprocessor. So, arithmetic operations, we all know that addition, subtraction, increment operation, decrement operation. So these comes under arithmetic operations. Any 8-bit number or the contents of the register or the contents of the memory location can be added to the contents of the accumulator. So any kind of addition between the contents of two registers will come under addition operation. The result sum would be stored in the accumulator. Usually the addition operation sum would be stored in the accumulator. No two other 8-bit registers can be added directly. So an 8-bit register content cannot be added with the 16-bit register content. So the contents of register B cannot be added directly with the contents of the register C. So any next operation is the subtraction operation. Any 8-bit number or the contents of the register or the contents of the memory location can be subtracted from the contents of the accumulator. So contents of one register can be subtracted with the accumulator. The result would be stored in the accumulator. If the result is negative, it is stored in 2's complement form. Subtraction is performed in 2's complement form. So in the microprocessor kit itself, all the operations happens in terms of digits, zeros and ones. So if the number is a negation, then the number will be stored in the 2's complement form. So no two registers, say for example B register and C register, data cannot be subtracted or added directly, but only possibility is we can do the subtraction process with the accumulator. Next one is the increment operation and the decrement operation. The 8-bit contents of a register or a memory location can be incremented by 1 or it can be decremented by 1. Likewise, the 8-bit contents of a register pair, HL register pair, can also be incremented by 1 or decremented by 1. This is the main purpose of the increment operation as well as the decrement operation. So this increment operation, decrement operation can also be performed with registers, register pairs, and also with memory location. So the first instruction is add R. Add R means add the register with the accumulator. So here we are not mentioning any A. Accumulator we didn't mention. But it means that the register content is to be added with the accumulator content. So that is one instruction. Add M is the next instruction, which means the contents of the memory location should be added with the contents of the accumulator. The content of register or memory are added to the contents of the accumulator, as I told already. The result is stored in the accumulator. If the operand is a memory location, its address is specified. If it is M, then the address would be specified by the HL register pair. All the flags are modified to reflect the result of the addition. So add B is one instruction, add R is one instruction, add M is one instruction. So where add B, if you have an instruction like add B, then it means that contents of B register should be added with the contents of the accumulator. Next one is ADCR. Add register or memory to the accumulator with carry. So if you have the letter C, then it means that the contents of the register are to be added with the accumulator but along with the carry. Add C, ADCM means that is a fourth instruction, which means that the contents of the memory location, contents or memory location addressed by HL register pair to be added with the accumulator along with the carry. And it would be stored in the accumulator itself. Next one is ADI. ADI means directly and 8-bit data would be given in the instruction itself. See here, ADI 45H. So 45H is nothing but the hexadecimal data. It is the direct data which is given directly in the instruction itself. It has to be added with the accumulator and it will be stored in the accumulator. Okay. So ACI means 8-bit data would be given directly. It should be added with the accumulator along with the carry. So ACI 45H. So next one is a DAD. So this is like adding the register pair to HL register pair. The 16-bit contents of the register pair are added to the contents of the HL register pair. The result is stored in the HL register pair itself. If the result is larger than 16-bit, then CY is set. No other flags are changed. So the instruction would be DADB. SUBR means subtract register or subtract the contents from the memory. So SUBR means subtract the contents in the register R from the accumulator and store it in the accumulator. SUBM is the next instruction. SBBR means subtract the contents with the accumulator and borrow is also there. SBVM means subtract content pointed by the HL register pair, store it in the accumulator, borrow is there. SUI 45H means a direct data would be given and the direct data is 45. It should be subtracted from the contents of the accumulator, store it in the accumulator. SBI 8-bit data would be given and along with the borrow. INR means increment the register. INRM means increment the memory location. INX means it's the 16-bit data. Increment the register pair. DCR means decrement the register R, decrement the memory M by 1. DCXR means decrement the register pair. Wherever you get the letter X, then it means that it is the 16-bit register. So we shall end the video here. See you in the next video. Until then, it's bye from Radhika. Thank you.